Welcome back, Thousandaires. Yesterday's first, Alex Jokala, again. Congratulations, friendo. I'm going straight to the coffee. I'm up before the sun. No sense in pretending I'm still asleep. All right, now this show is gonna be a good one. This day is gonna be a good one. I hope you're psyched. I've been to the safety deposit box again. I know a lot of you do not like safety deposit boxes, and I find them a bit unnerving myself. Cheers to you, friendo. Oh, that's way too hot. All right, let's start the show. Hit that like button, wealthy guy. You're so generous. It's gonna come back to you. It always does. All right, so I picked up a silver dollar from my local coin shop yesterday. A Morgan, of course. We'll get to it, but I gotta reconfigure this table. After all, things have changed. The one thing that never changes in life. Change. Save your change to be ready for the change. So I'll need to adapt my ponder. Some things will have to go, but they'll be back one day. Maybe. Let's speed this up. Ludicrous speed time. Yeah! All right, that's enough of that. A lot of markets are heating up big time. It's nice. My asset value is climbing fast. But at this point, I can't help but wonder, are we redlining? Can it keep going? Is it me? Am I afraid of gains? It just seems to me there's too many winners. We have had a sample of what a crash looks like. If you remember flu season a few years ago, assets went down a lot, and people went to the dollar as a safe haven. I know, the dollar, give me a break. Something you might want to consider, though, is everybody that you see ragging on the dollar wants your dollars, and they want to give you something else for it that they say is better than the dollars, so that they can get the dollars. I think one of the things that gives me clarity is the fact that I have a pie graph of my assets and a monthly bar graph. I update the information all the time. Something to consider. What gets measured gets improved. Well, most things. But I would suggest that you take inventory often and write down your net worth at least once a month. Once you take this action, you'll start to understand your trend. Am I trending up? Am I trending down? And then you might find yourself asking a very important question. Why? Why is my asset value going down? Or why is my asset value going up so fast? But like I said, you will not be able to ask such an important question if you don't even know what you're worth. After all, it's very difficult to figure out where you're going if you do not know where you are. I didn't realize I had this many eagles in the box. All right, so obviously, I think the Bitcoin market's heated up pretty hot. Did that stop me from buying my $50 worth yesterday? No. I'm sure many of you will cringe when you realize I spent $50 on $72,000 Bitcoin yesterday. But the weekly habits must be maintained. I don't really need to consider gold too much because I just buy it every 6 months. It will cost average out no matter what it does. I do speculate on silver though. I was looking forward to ramping up my purchases and a possible back the truck up scenario. But now the price is up again. And pretty soon it's going to break up drastically or possibly even break down drastically. That's what horizontal wedge patterns typically do. Now the gold charts look amazing, full of promise. But who knows, really? We're dealing with statistics, not certainties. But what I'm wondering right now is, how correlated is the silver market to the gold market? The gold to silver ratio right now is 89. That's not a major thing to consider in my opinion, but it is something to consider. Nonetheless, this is the only gold back I have left. It's a 1,000 shilling note, legal tender in Tanzania. I see a lot of these big bullion channels with these stacks of gold backs now. You know, the usual suspects. They constantly tell you it's simply their opinion that they're very bullish on the precious metals. Not financial advice, not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Oh, and they plug their sponsor, the bullion dealer. Or even worse, in my opinion, the mining company. And then all of a sudden you see each of them with a 100 bundle of gold backs. Now, I'm not poo-pooing gold backs, okay? But nobody gave me a stack of them. And I'm not sponsored by a bullion dealer. Never will be, by the way. So I'm gonna grace you with my unbiased opinion. So are gold backs a good buy? All right, I'll start by saying I think they are great collectibles. If you're a Goldback fan, don't be upset. I am too, okay? But I'm going to start with the collector's aspect of them. They're limited, they are beautiful, and they don't take up a lot of space, and they're inexpensive to mail. So I can see the eBay market for these getting quite extensive. Now let's talk about them as money. I think they could be money. I'm trying to play devil's advocate against the Goldback, but it's not easy. I do know you need like an $18,000 microwave machine to test them. And I think it's much better to have singles rather than 5s, 10s, 20s, and 50s. So there's definitely friction giving up smaller bills for larger bills. I'm not sure how to get past that. But this note is technically money. It's 1,000 shillings, legal tender in Tanzania. Are they using them? I doubt it. I think there's only 1,000 of those made. You know what? Let me know what you think about these in the comments below. I think goldbacks could definitely be haggled over quite a bit. All right, it's week 43, buying an old silver dollar every week. My local coin shop, which usually has plenty of Morgan dollars. I mean, like higher grade ones, really nice detailed ones like Brilliant Uncirculated, AU. Well, they had nothing left but like the cheap bin. So that's where I got this for 25 bucks. I would normally get the AUs, but someone came in and bought all of them. And it's normally a pretty big bin. There's like more than 30 in there. Anyhow, this one has nice detail. I'm not sure if the toning is natural, but it looks cool. And it was 25 bucks. I hope you hit that like button, and I hope you enjoyed the show today. And I hope you hit that like button. I worked on this video for hours. Come on, just hit the button. It's nothing to you. And everything to a poor man with a little treasure. Also, please comment below. Get some conversation started. And if you got some writer's block or you're drawing a blank, just leave a little algo food. I still appreciate that. Well, this is turning into a pile of Morgan dollars and peace dollars. One more every week for eternity. At least my eternity, however long that is. All right. Oh yeah, did you subscribe? Please, subscribe. Join the wealthy community, why not? All right, that's gonna do it for me. That's it. That is it. Thousandaire Radio, Wicked Show.